finding the why. And the biggest thing is energy costs. I'm going to move through these slides pretty quickly because a lot of you are here because the energy and water prices have been outpacing inflation over the last few years very rapidly, and there is no sign of that stopping. In fact, if anything, costs are going to continue on the trajectory that they're on, which is very high, with some of the highest cost increases in propane, in heating oil, where the decarbonization comes in. We've got low-income families, roughly 1.4 million, paying between 7 and 30% of their income on energy costs. We need to bring that down. It leaves very little for folks to keep up with ever increasing rents. And we've got a huge utility insecurity problem in Pennsylvania. We had 330 families lose service last year. We had an increase of 40% of gas terminations year over year. Last winter we had 20,000 Pennsylvania households enter heat without winter, with 14,000 remaining without heat as of February. Big problem here, right? We also have some of the oldest housing stock in the nation. We are fourth oldest in terms of housing stock, with Pittsburgh and Philadelphia both making the top 10 list. We've got Scranton and Wilkes-Barre on a number one for mid-sized metro areas with the oldest housing stock. We've got, I don't need to tell you all, we've got old housing here. We also have some racial disparities we need to deal with, and these programs through the IRA will help us do some of that. But Black and Latino families and Indigenous households have significantly higher energy burdens compared to white households. And we have a problem where folks are reducing what they're paying for food, medicine, in order to keep up with energy costs.